Alright, what's up guys? My name is Zach, and I am back again doing more of these commentary videos for movies. Yeah, I'm watching Slide America today, which is a documentary about drifting. Now, I've never seen this before, never heard of it. Just went through Amazon Prime tonight and found it. It was filmed in 2008, so it's 12 years old, and I'm really interested to see what their take on drifting culture is 12 years ago compared to now and stuff like that. So it is Tuesday night at 10 p.m. Hope you guys are enjoying your quarantine. I certainly am. To get things started, if you haven't watched one of these or used one of these before, basically I'm going to talk about the movie, and you're going to watch it along with me. So up on the screen, you'll see right now, it shows a picture of an image. This is to help you sync it up. This isn't going to last the entire video, but hopefully try to get your movie to match the movie on the YouTube screen. And so then it will be synced up, and then my commentary track will be synced up as well, and you can enjoy the movie with me. So again, this is Slide America. Never seen it before, and try to match it up. We are starting now. I need to turn this way down on my headphones. Jeez, it's a loud movie. So I am sitting in front of a very healthy amount of alcohol. Hello. What is that? Is that an S14? I think it's an S14 behind him. Right off the bat, super 2000s. Yeah, I think that's an S14. Maybe it's an S. The later S14s and S15s. Wow, that drink had a kickback. I always get those mixed up. Slide America was shot in closed environments using spotters and safety personnel. Do not attempt to recreate or reenact any of the driving in this video. Slide America staff sponsors. Blah, blah, blah. Drive safe, think smart, and don't die. Keep it on the track. Wow, okay. Slide America. Is that what it's called? I already forgot the name of this movie. Alright, hopefully it should be synced up. I'm going to stop the syncing video so I don't get a copyright strike. Hopefully you should be matched up. This has a very Viva La Bam type vibe. If you guys remember that show, or like, not Rob Dyrdek's Fantasy Factory. This is a little bit later, like kind of like a Jackass sort of early 2000s vibe. I wonder if it was made in the earlier 2000s. They just released it in 2008. Yeah, this music is. All right, what do we got here? Can't tell what car that is. I feel like most of this was shot on like a VX1000, old style like skate cameras. Got some S13s and 14s. Mostly S14s. I think that's an... yeah. Ooh. Yikes. Ooh, FC. We already got a rotary, baby. Now, this is 2008. These is when FCs were... some of them weren't that old. I mean, we got, minus 12 years. Ooh. We go to Chicago. Hometown. Yeah, no, this is super 2000s. Wow. Same cars, though. It's kind of impressive that they're pretty much driving the same cars, minus the BRZs and 86s. Oh, Viper, jeez. This is before 240SX drift taxes. And really FCs, too. FCs used to be cheap. Wait. That's an FB. That's a red FB. No way. No way. It has a T2 motor, too. You can see the intake. Minus the top mount. Yeah, that's an FB. Oh, my God. Yes. Oh my god! First car featured is a red FB RX-7. Yes! I didn't realize this would all be in letterbox 4.3. This was shot on old stuff. E46. It's got a Homer Simpson on the windshield. I'm actually gonna look up. I'm gonna go back and see this guy with the red FB if he's still around. I can't find that FB owner on Instagram. It's bothering me. It's a red FB. Could have been my FB. It wasn't, but man, I can't find this guy. I'm pissed. Dang. I'm pissed. Oh well. I'm noticing that graphics were still a pretty big thing in '08. God, the fashion. The snapbacks, the hoodies. Ooh, yes, FBs. Oh, sounds so good. Hey, his welds look great. E46. See all the stickers, man. So 2000s. See, what's interesting is no one drifts FBs anymore. It's interesting that they, like E4. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yes, yes, yes. Oh man. 350. This is oh yeah, this is right before the 370 came out. Miatas. It's so interesting that the cars have stayed pretty much the same. It just really goes to show how like no better chassis has come out since then. Yeah, I don't think that's a closed course. It might be. Highly doubt it though. Yeah, no. There's a Suburban or Tahoe, not Tahoe, Explorer. That guy doesn't know what he's doing. Yes, FBs. Yes. Oh my god, I didn't even know that there was an FB in this movie. That's not why I chose this. I just thought it'd be interesting to watch it drifting from the 2000s just because it's so different. God, I mix this drink way too stiff. Ugh. Ugh. I don't know what car that is. I mean, yeah, come on. This is probably around the time where, like, at least in Chicago, there was like Automass. That was pretty. Oh, look at how clean that 240 is. I'm sure that 240 is in a junkyard right now. Almost 100% positive. This is such before you could pick up a good clean 240 for 1,500 bucks. JDM front end swap on a 240 Miata, little pink Miata. God, that old fisheye lens style. I wonder if this was shot on tape. Kind of looks it. E46 is like basically brand new at this point. They switched over in what, '06? Yeah, '06. I think they switched over from the E46. So this car is at minimum 2 years old, but probably maximum 8. It's not that old. All right, so we're moving on to Orlando. $400 S13. Those don't exist anymore. I love how like everyone's like kind of shy. Drifters are so shy. If you just heard a noise, I just took a screenshot on my computer. And Junku Racing is still around, actually, surprisingly. 12 years later, I mean, this just looks like a small little operation. They're still around. Yeah, no, they're still together. I think they do a lot of S13, S14 stuff, if I remember correctly. My friend Ethan, who had a 240 at the time, senior year of high school, used to always wear their stuff. That was 2016, so they at least made it 8 more years. Interesting. Yeah, a lot of the same chassis are still around. The S2000 on the calendar behind them. Huh. Okay, are we moving on cities? No. Yeah, oh yeah, Miami. I can't wait for Chicago. I'm interested to see what Chicago was like. Oh, flat tire. S14. I mean, here S14s what went up to what 97 or 98, so they could be like 9 or 10 years old. Huh. I'm just so happy that someone drifted an FB at the beginning of the movie. Is this a movie or video? This was definitely not shot for Amazon Prime, cause this happened 12 years ago. I mean, this is still kind of what's happening now. A lot of there's one thing that will stop a drift dead in its tracks. Police, coppers, 5-0. Oh, a tree. Oh, that's not that bad. I've witnessed way worse. God, that's such a clean S14. Doesn't look that bad. Just side skirt and front fender. This gives me hope that I can make a good documentary because this looks pretty amateurly shot and it's on Amazon. I wonder why. I mean, like, no disrespect to the filmmakers at all, but this is just such a weird pick for Amazon. Yeah, that's exactly who's still drifting right now. Ooh. Ugh. Woof. Well, that didn't paint Miami in the best light. The guy just hit a tree. Huh. Is that the beat up car that he was talking about? Because if that is, I'm going to be mad. That's nothing compared to today's missiles. Yeah, Industrial park drifts. I'm very familiar with. I'm surprised they're using so many names. They're not like it's not like 1320 video. They're blurring everything. Probably an 8.6, I'd assume. Yeah, 8.6. Huh. What is that? Wait. That's an S13 with a like a Firebird front end. That's weird. I wonder where all these cars went. I wonder what happened to all of these. All right. Is that a Tercel? All right. All right. God, all these stock, nice 240s. Man. Little they know, 12 years later, they wouldn't exist. That's what I think is going to happen with the 8.6, the GT86 and the BRZs. I think we take them for granted now, but thinking of once they stop making them, give them 15 years after they stop making them, they're going to be hard. Ooh, FC. They're going to be hard to find. Ooh, wait. No, that's a Supra Mark III. Still cool. Kind of looks like an FC. Looks a lot like an FC, actually. I can never tell. That I think that's an S13? JDM swap? Maybe. I don't know. Not super good with S chassis cars. I've like helped friends work on a couple, but I've never like directly worked on any S chassis. Yeah, I wish I could kind of flow like that. Yep, FC, S5 tails. I wonder if S5 tail swaps were. Is that a legacy? Rear wheel drive swap, I assume? Has to be. Just pull the axles out of the front. Man, low light cameras were non existent back then. I miss stuff like this, man. I miss being out super late in the car. This summer it'll happen again. Oh, something with the Subi. Oof. Oh wait, that's his head. Never mind. Yeah, happens. Oh, is that a cop car? Yes, it is. Huh. Interesting. That's still true. There's 17 Nissans. Always. I am thoroughly drunk. Hi everyone. Hope you're enjoying the film. I think I am. It's all right. It's a decent movie. Hopefully, if you're listening to this, you haven't seen this before, and I hope to sort of spread the light on more automotive content during these times of quarantine. And I realize that it's kind of rude for me to just talk over this guy, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Um, those are clean S chassis, something that doesn't exist anymore. Probably sounds like I'm talking out of an apocalyptic world where there's no S chassis, but it's just 2020. Surprise. Drift Alliance. I think I've heard of that. Man's got guns. Yeah, definitely recognize that logo on his shirt. Still need to get my hands on an older Corolla. I got an older Corolla hatch to drive. I think it's an 83. But I need to get my hands on an 86. I have a lead on one, but not quite sure. I gotta wait for all this quarantine BS to blow over, but Angelo Fronsberg. Wait, was that Turek? Was that like Ryan Turek? That's interesting. He would be up in that area. I thought he was New York. S13. 350. Man, they love their stickers. They love their stickers. Oh. I wonder if that's the same D-Day that's going on around here at Shawano. Ooh, a 2002. Interesting. BMW 2002. That would not happen today. Those cars are very, very much worth money, and that's not the correct way to say it, but they're worth a lot now. Does this shirt say slide or die? Alright, guy. Drift Brigade. This is back when, like, teams and, like, factions. Everyone thought that, oh, you know, you gotta be in a crew, gotta be in a faction, gotta be in a team. It's kind of cringe, honestly. We are Drift Brigade. Although, if anyone watching this helped create this film, I would like to interview you on my podcast. I have many questions for you and admire your work greatly. Mustang, interesting. Oh, that car I'm pretty sure is still around. Car looks familiar. At least that livery is still around for sure. Cone Man. Cone Man and Golf Cart. Could be its own spin-off series. This whole film just kind of more seems like a love letter to drifting. I don't think it's really building to anything. God, clean S chassis as far as the eye can see. What's interesting is the lack of FDs. I feel like FDs have become bigger. RX-7s have become bigger in the drifting scene. I mean, probably because at this point they were 13 years old. If you got a 95, if you got the 93, which the entire world did, you know, they're 18 years old, something like that. Yeah. I just want to see Chicago. Come on. Come on. No, dang it. Man, this makes me really sad that I'm in quarantine and that I can't go outside and do things. Yeah, S chassis, S chassis, S chassis, S chassis, S chassis, S chassis. I mean, it's What's interesting though is that most of the S chassis are stock body. Nowadays, I mean, besides that Trans Am swap front end, which I need to meet that man. But nowadays, I mean, most S chassis are not body swapped, but I mean, you got the sexy style kit and all that. Wow. Okay, a turbo coupe. I think. Well, that's a Thunderbird, right? That's okay. That's interesting. S chassis, Corolla, S chassis, Tiburon in the background. Rotary God Adam flipped one of those one time. Rolled it 3 times coming back from Iowa. Oh, he's got a bar going across the car. That's good. At least they cared about safety. Excuse me. Burp. S chassis. If you love S chassis, I mean, you would love this film. So far, only FC or FB and FCs, and those were mere glimpses. I mean, these are all. I mean, God, I can't wait to see Chicago. I'm so interested. Yeah, this had to have been shot on digital tape. Just has that look. Well, that one has side skirts, but still pretty much stock bumper, stock front bumper at least. Hmm. Wow. St. Louis. Okay, so Chicago has to be next. S chassis, S chassis. Man, if you did a drinking game of every time an S chassis comes up, you'd be as drunk as I am right now. My head is swimming, guys. I'm going to be honest with you. If you're listening this far, you deserve to know the truth, and the truth is the fact that my head is swimming. What's behind him? That looks like a Civic. Looks like an Eclipse behind him. What is that? Yeah, EG. It's an EG hatch. Driven one of those. They're fun. They're lightweight. They're fun. I can't even see everything in there. Oh, an import. What could you have imported in that has to be an illegal import or a swap? Because in 08, 25 years. I don't know when the 25-year rule started, but. Ooh, it's a Supra Mark IV. Is that a Supra? Is that a Supra? There's a Ford Taurus in the way background, a champagne one, it looks like. Like a 90s Ford Taurus, and looks like a PT Cruiser as well. Cops. Yeah. Nice shot of him walking across the train tracks. That makes sense. Oh, that is an R34. When did gray import laws start? Must be a swap. Must be a front end swap. Yeah, Mark IV Supra. Before they were insanely priced. I mean, now, well, that's a big camera on the back. Forgot GoPros didn't really exist at this time. I mean, they might have, but it was a small company. Now it's like, GoPros a dime a dozen. Aye, aye, aye. Seems like a cool cop, though. Maybe? Illinois. Man, those flip phones. Man, that fit. That guy on the right. Man, I'm glad that fashion's gone. Oh, that's why they got him walking across the train track. They just told him to get loose. Not get loose. What does that mean? Why did I say that? I'm so dumb. Like how... Oh, jeez. They really strapped that camera on. S chassis. S chassis. I mean, the world's just run by S chassis at this point, which is impressive because they're still run by S chassis today, 12 years later. And I'm sure 8 years before this, I mean, really, the S chassis has dominated for almost 30 years. That's impressive. Is this the Supra? I can't tell. I can't see the inside. Yeah, it looks Supra-y. What is that filter that they're using? I mean, every 2000s movie has this filter. I don't know what it is. It's like yellow. There, that's the camera we saw strapped on. Wow, she does not look like she's having fun. God, they loved their stickers in the 2000s. They loved their stickers. As if Toyo Tires would really sponsor that, man. So that's, yeah, that's an R34. Like, that's an R34. Wow. That car, if it's still around, must be worth buku bucks. Again, stock body S chassis. They weren't really big on body kits. This must be the R34. That's so weird. I wonder how they got that. All right, never mind. Thought Chicago was up next. Isn't Memphis is between Jersey and St. Louis? Why would they go back? Maybe there's an event. Is that a S chassis? Is that a S chassis? That's a 350Z in the background. Ugh, someone's serpentine belt. Yep. Traction optional? Is that what it said? That's a good name. That is a good name for a drift team. Or company, drift company. Yeah, see, stock body S chassis. Yes. Yes. Okay, horrible paint job, but if you're out there, Mr. FC man, hit me up. You heard some noise in the background. That's me mixing a drink. Yay. What is he sitting in front of? I can't even tell. Probably an S chassis. Those wheels are interesting. Yeah, S14. But those wheels are nuts. Again, stock body. Okay, 8.6. Gotta respect it. I think the FC was next to it. See, now I feel like everyone's like, oh, keep it street. Keep it street. It's interesting that these people. Oh, ay, ay, ay. Got that rear steering. Chicago, Chicago, Chicago. Dang it. S chassis. Yeah, dude, look at the song names. Scapezilla. Okay. I think that's the artist name, but still. I just want to see an FC go sideways. I don't care about the Corolla. It's cool, though. S13. Again, I'm surprised they're showing so many faces, license plates, locations. It's just interesting, you know? Ooh, did he hit something? Is that what I just heard? Ruh-roh. Oh my god. Okay, that's pretty bad. Oh wow. Yeah, it's no bueno. That chime. That's a 350Z wheel. Damn. That's rough. That's real rough. Ay, ay, ay. Chicago, 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 Chicago. Oh my god, what the heck? We're going backwards. Houston is humid. It is so freaking humid. I feel like I've seen him before. I think that's an FC. That there's a white one. Yeah, I don't think drifting will ever sort of pass up traditional motorsports like NASCAR or drag racing, but it's definitely bigger than it is in this movie. At least today, 2020. Wow, okay, interesting. A GTO and a Mustang. Both of them would have been new cars at this point. Man, smoked a wall. Jeez. Bubba Drift. Love to see it. Yeah. Yeah. This guy seems pretty level headed. Seems like a good guy. Yeah. I don't know if I agree with, fuck school, but you should definitely go to school. But do what you love. Do what you love. Don't smoke, kids. Come on. We gotta be Chicago, right? Still Houston? Oh, okay. It was fake. I was like, I would not run up on a cop like that. With a camera? Oof. FC? No. Dang it. Thought it was going to be an FC. I should have known better. Such a 2000 song. S chassis, S chassis. Listen, I'll make a deal with you guys. Every time I see an S chassis in Chicago, in the Chicago segment of this film, I will take a sip of my drink, and we're just gonna see every new S chassis. So like, I don't want to die, you know. Wow, you're so cool putting the flashers on. Again, stock body. What's unfortunate is watching street drifting is always less climactic than actually going out and street drifting. Not that I have experience. Wink, nudge. Like it's just because I've filmed street drifting before, and it's like it's hard to capture just the feeling of it and the momentum and ooh, ay ay ay, just like the giddiness, you know. Because street drifting, you do kind of feel like a bad boy. Thought that was a prelude for a second. Man's got a headlight out. Ooh. Yeah, looks like a proper S chassis now. That's why I don't like drifting. Not that I dislike drifting. I don't want to get into drifting because I know I'm going to hit like tons of walls all the time. I'm just going to ruin whatever car I'm in. Chicago, Chicago. Come on. Come on. If you go to Portland, I swear I'm turning this freaking movie off. Or Seattle or Albuquerque. Who cares about Albuquerque except for Breaking Bad fans? Are they in a hot tub? Alright, what is this? Probably an S chassis? Yup. Trunk don't latch. My man's just straight chilling in a jacuzzi. What's that in the parking lot behind him? The car moving was a 2000 something Pontiac G6 because I drive one of those. I just I want to know why they decided to shoot these guys in a hot tub. Sir, man, I hope the director, creators of this movie is watching this right now, or if someone knows someone. Oh, R32, R32. That wasn't legal at this point. What were they doing? Maybe they were legal. Maybe this was before the import laws. I don't know. Life is crazy. Ugh. Ugh, that was a horrible drink. This really has a lot of Need for Speed Underground 2 vibes. I mean, the game would have been only 4 years old at this point, so. J.C. Penney. Again, the 2002, the BMW 2002. Looks like a Miata as well. E46, tap on the wall. Beautiful, beautiful. The backwards graphics were still a thing back then. I thought that was a newer style, but I was told that that's because of Forza. But I've also been told it's for symmetry reasons. But I think it's really stupid to put your decals on backwards on the other side, but that's just me. Drift group. I wonder where all these cars are 12 years later. Wow, they made him do it twice. Or maybe they had two cameras. So now we're going to show some actual drifting in New Mexico. And then we're going to go up to Chicago. Or just totally switch up. Don't even show any drifting. Yeah, screw it. The voice of Formula D. Interesting. Interesting. An Evo. Wow. Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like going to car shows and seeing models. Interesting Camaro. Interesting. Yeah, option. Those are huge. Hmm. This is Phoenix, Arizona. Hmm. Still surprised that this movie started off with an FB, man. DC ran the 2000s. Also, no RX-8s, which is interesting. Were they all broken by this point? I know they're all broken now, but... Oh, Speed Racer in the background. It looks like Speed Racer. Yeah, it's an interesting choice. Yeah. I assume just newer LS motor. They haven't really talked about specs of the cars. So he's ripping on S chassis, essentially. Crown Vic, Mustang. Try an FC, baby. Try a rotary. Yeah, you say that now. 12 years later, that same clunked out FC is going for 35 hundo. Come on, where's Chicago, baby? Come on. Yeah, okay. Jeez, this is real throwback Turk. That's interesting seeing him as sort of like a not an intro guy. Oh, there's an FD. Finally an FD. Jeez. Finally of all three gens. Chicago. 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 Jesus. Come on. Wait, isn't that the same crowd we just saw? FC. Okay. Was that an R33? Yes, that's an R33. Okay, that's kind of cool. Is that a fox body? Yeah, that's cool. That's really, really cool. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh, wow. Okay, such a 2000s angle. FC, yes. An FC. Tons of stickers, Super 2000s. Keeping up with the S chassis real well. This song is just straight out of Tony Hawk Underground. Always two or three guys standing around doing nothing when a car wrecks. 350. Ooh, SN95, the ugliest version of the Mustang that I have yet to review. Same Corolla that rolled. 350. Is that an FC? I can't tell. Yeah. Yeah, the green one's an FC. There's the Viper again. It's kind of an interesting one, because that must have been brand new at this point. That's some guy with frickin' money to throw at a wall. I don't know why I just thought of this, but I hope the new Forza game really ups the drifting. Man, they just breezed over the R33. Chicago, Chicago. Oh my god. It's gonna end with Chicago. I swear, if it ends with Chicago. SoCal usually has a good amount of rotors. There's an FC. I saw one. Ooh, a Datsun. Like a 510. I don't know if that's a bluebird or not. I don't know what defines a bluebird. Ooh. Oh my god. The guy walking behind it wasn't even phased. San Diego. You ever seen Anchorman? It's a good movie. 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 FC RX-7. Okinawa seems to be where a lot of this stuff starts. Then I got a rotary. You know, is there any good documentaries about rotaries? Maybe I'll be the first. FD. Ooh, S2000s. We haven't seen those yet. I mean, those are probably still pretty pricey at this point. I mean, they've always been pricey. They always will be pricey. NB. I think that's a Corolla behind him, and then definitely an FC behind that. I know that window very well. Sold one of them for $50 to a guy. Yep, FC. Come on, show that rotary. Show that rotary. Show that rotary. Come on. Come on. It's not going to be Chicago, so I'm going to stop asking. Yeah, figures. There better be more rotaries here, because I feel like there's a lot of rotaries in LA. California in general. West Coast in general. Pacific Northwest, love you guys too. Oh wow, Mr. 2000's right here. SR Motor Cars. I'm going to assume that's a 240 thing. Although that's not a 240. Interesting. Yeah, there's actually no S chassis. Oh, there's one. What's that behind him? That looks old. Like an older Corolla. Like a 70s Corolla. What's he leaning on? It looks kind of Z31 or FB-ish. G4 TV. Wait. That's not... There used to be gaming TV back in the 2000s. G4. R34. What the heck? What the heck is with the R34? Tokyo Drive. I can't read. This guy just has style, man. It's like a Japanese mullet, dress coat with wording on it, with t-shirt and jeans, got the little chain out, the little ring at the end. Man, the clear framed glasses. Yeah. Hell yeah. What are you standing in front of? That mirror is not an FB mirror, but the corner kind of looks FB-ish. Ooh, 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 ooh. Mustang. Hate those Mustangs. Hate them with a passion. Is that from Watchmen? Chicago. It's not going to be, but I can still chant it. Yeah, no, still LA. Yes, yeah, that's the drifting I know. I'd like to live in LA for a month. I'm gonna try to do that. 240, 240. Corolla? Corolla. Oh, whoopsies. That's a cool angle. I have an angle of me driving the FB, the red one. Uh, well, I have video of me driving the FB from this angle a long time ago. I actually strapped my DSLR to the rear window, and it's kind of looking in. I don't think I ever did anything with that footage. Maybe I'll toss it together someday, but interesting. Was that rally lights on a? It's interesting. Oh no, the headlights are just up. They're just not on. Stock body. God, even if you did a drinking game of just stock body 240s, you'd still get hammered. I like how now this serves as a time capsule of what drifting life was like 12 years ago. And what's interesting is that this is sort of now how still people. That didn't make sense. This is like how people still. Oh, police helicopters and squad cars. Interesting. Huh. Ooh. Oof. Ugh. Boosted though. That's rough. That is a tough, tough night. feel like everything kind of goes and flows. Like we used to have really big meets here in Chicago, and then they sort of faded away. Then they came back, and they sort of faded away. It's just everything, man. I feel like they did a couple too many cities. I feel like they could have done one city in California, but I wonder how much it cost them to make this movie. See, that's the thing. Like today, no one's trying to get sponsors. I feel like back in the day, like even for like skateboarding, it was big to get sponsored. You're like, oh, I want to get sponsored by so and so. Jeez. Yeah. See, this is more mountainish driving. So I guess this is pretty different than LA and San Diego, but still, I feel like it's a little repetitive. Ooh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's what happened there, huh? Yeah. Super 2000 song. I mean, yeah, I don't even have anything to say here. Don't worry, I haven't drinking myself into a coma quite yet. But I'm getting there. I'm working on it. That's a tough night. Ooh, 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 ooh. Yep, it's bound to happen. Portland. Portland, Portland, Portland. Okay, well, this just got weird. I didn't like that part. Wow, an S chassis. Haven't seen that yet in this film. Nothing against filmmakers. I mean, that's just what's out there. It's just like so many people drift 240s. I mean, come on. This is like a truly street scene. Like here in Chicago, it's like industrial parks. It's not really street. I mean, it's still street drifting, but it's like parking lots and parking lots and did I say parking lots? It's mostly parking lots. Wow, me humming is going to be real annoying if your audio is not synced perfectly. Which probably isn't, but oh my god. Oof. Woof. I've been saying that a lot more. Woof isn't just like ugh. Yeah, that was a hard hit. Wait, was that right hand drive? No. Maybe. I mean, it fully rotated. Loving the slow-mo. Boots and cats and boots and cats and boots and cats and boots and cats. Oh my god. That's a rough hit. It is in fact right-hand drive though. Interesting. Is that another 350Z wheel? It seemed to be popular. Is that all for Portland? Because I swear that's... Wow, that was not very telling. Man, they're really going to end with Chicago. That's crazy. Meow, 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 meow. Need for Speed was like a legitimate sponsor back in the day. Now Need for Speed would never. Keep slouching, man. I drank too much. Oh, wow. My head is swimming. It's interesting, the sort of Japanese versus America. Yeah, that's a pretty iconic Mustang. Is that an R34? It is. Man. What the heck? With an S15. Maybe that's just for formula. Maybe they're allowed to import them for a little bit. Like those are Japanese drivers or something. I don't know, man. It hurts my head. I guess I never thought of like when import laws started. I thought it was the 90s, but... Oh. Ay, ay, ay. This is very much like Midnight Club or like Need for Speed Underground 2 music. Like loading menu music. GTO again. I guess they would have made good platforms, but not anymore. Those were very much a momentary platform where the S13 really held on. FD. Um, oh, it's the same picture we saw earlier. But um, the Corolla was also... The Corolla isn't as prominent anymore. It's really the 240 and like the FC that's really held since this movie. 350Zs, I guess, but they never took over the S chassis. That's for sure. Ryan Turek. Man, when he was so young, before the 8.6, that made him famous. He drove it into New York. Okay. Chicago. Okay, never mind. Wait. Wait. All right. No. They're joking. There's no Chicago? It said it earlier. Are you serious? Okay, Atlanta. Okay. Let's see, is there not even Chicago on here? Orlando. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this commentary track. I surely did, because I drank and I enjoyed watching cars slide around. Now, if there's no Chicago on this list, I'm going to act up. Language. St. Louis, Memphis. There's no... They said Chicago earlier. Guys. Oh. Wow. Yeah, there's no Chicago. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this commentary track. If you'd like, I've also done one for the Initial D movie, and I'm going to be doing a lot more since I have so much time on my hands. We are in quarantine, people, and I hope that you guys are enjoying this. I hope you guys are discovering new movies through through this sort of media, I guess. What? Let me. Okay, I'm gonna. Oh, geez, no. I'm selecting all different stuff now. No, no, no. This is not what I want. Amazon Prime, get your shit together. Because oh, they have Initial D Dream on here. Um, Initial D Legend 2 Racer. That's interesting. Okay. I swear, I'm rewatching Slide America. Because I am 100% sure. No, I'm actually 99, or else I wouldn't be checking. That they said Chicago at the beginning. Alright. I know the commentary track is going long. I'm sorry, guys. But I just have to see. Slide America. Okay, intro credits. They're like 10 cities or whatever. Let's see if they cut out other cities. If they just cut out Chicago, I'm going to go ape. I'm just gonna go ape. Okay, PM Lifestyle presents. Blah blah blah. It's beginning credits again. Let's see. Slide style. American Motorsport. Blah blah blah. We don't care. It's written in like the Miss Me Jeans font. I don't care. I do not care about any of this. I want to see the cities that you say because I'm pretty sure you said Chicago, but then you lied to me. You freaking lied to me and said that there's no Chicago. Okay, Slide America. National tour documenting drifting in North America. Okay, you could have just said United States because you didn't go to Canada or Mexico, so just call it the United States. As you can tell, I'm a little upset, a little intoxicated, but I'm mostly upset at the lack of Chicago. I was promised Chicago. Did they just not film anything? Okay, Atlanta, Orlando, Miami, Tampa, Englishtown, Washington, Detroit. They skipped Detroit too, and Chicago. I saw Chicago. Oh my god. They skipped Detroit and Chicago. Ugh. Alright, whatever. Hey man, if you made this movie, contact me. I want to talk to you. I have some things I want to say. Actually, I would really like to talk to you and have like a proper discussion. But yeah, thanks for listening. Good night. I love you.